What up, plant people? Y'all ready for part 2? We're gonna transfer Mother back into some soil and swap her out for the mint Monstera I picked earlier. So enough talking, let's just get to it. All right, let's get her out of this corner. Oh, easier said than done. Here she comes, Miss America. A lot of people ask me where I got this jar. I got this one from World Market, and I just glued rope around the top of it just to make it look different, but World Market. Anyway, so we're gonna pull her out of this jar, put her in the container with some pre-moistened soil, and then swap her out for the mint Monstera. I'm not gonna change out the water because that's a lot of water to swap out, and there's still some rooting hormone in here from this plant, which will help the mint Monstera grow more roots. So let me get a towel because this is about to get messy. All right, so I got my planter here, container. I filled it up about like a third of the way with pre-moistened soil. Just water it, let it run through. That'll help prevent kind of like root shock. And then we're gonna follow it up with some more soil and then drown it to get it good and moist. So wish me luck, hopefully it comes out. I'm just gonna put it directly into the tub, hopefully without making a mess. Famous last words, right? How hard could it be?
This is oddly satisfying.
And here's what we're looking at. So we got Mother planted back in soil, empty jar, ready for its next occupant. All right, so we have the garden stake that I use to support the plant when it gets bigger, but I also have it to keep my air stone at the bottom so it doesn't float to the top. I just glued a little like clip at the bottom. That way it just sticks there, and then I twirl it around the pole and stick it down in there. Pro tip, keep a paintbrush in your planting kit. It'll get all the dirt out of those crevices. I turn the air stone back on to get it circulating. There's a little bit of algae in it, so we're going to just add a little bit of hydrogen peroxide before we add our plant. That should be enough. Ugh. Well, now that I'm clean, let's give it a minute just to circulate. All right, y'all, the star of the show, the mint Monstera. She has some wonderful healthy roots, look at that. I rinsed off all the dirt, and these are actually really long. I'm very, very happy with this. So let's just get her into her new home. Okay, before I push her all the way in there, I'm just gonna get me some of that Velcro and attach her and secure her to the pole. That way she doesn't sink. One second. All right, so now that we have our plant in there, I'm gonna top it off with a gallon of distilled water, which I have already added my Purified houseplant food. I did triple the dose because this is such a large container of water. So we're just gonna fill it up as much as we can to get up and cover those roots, and she'll be done. And just like that, we have our mint Monstera now in hydroponic. I really hope this gives you the confidence to try it yourself. Plants are super versatile. You can swap them out between water and soil at any time. My goal is to get new plant parents into planting and trying new things. It's not as scary as it seems. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. Follow along because I will definitely give you updates. Let's think of a name since the prior one was Mother. I don't know what to name this guy. So leave your comments on what you think we should name him. And thank you again for watching. Happy planting.